YOLO is one of the new cultural phenomenons that has popped up recently. YOLO emphasizes living in the present and not focusing on the future or money.
Only live once. The battle cry of a generation.
It exploded since the start of the phenomenon with Drake's song, The Motto. Due to its completely new and extreme idea on how to live life, many people see it as a joke and don't take it seriously, seen in the parody YOLO by Lonely Island. Meet Creighton Baird. He is one of the most notorious athletes and executive producers of the viral YouTube channel Devin Supertramp. A pro rock climber, slackliner, and entrepreneur, Creighton lives a life that is totally unique to us.
I grew up in West Bumblef Nowhere, Texas, a small town, or a small area just outside of Amarillo, Texas. And I grew up playing tennis and golf and never camping or fishing or doing anything outdoorsy. And I moved up to Utah for school back in 2007 when I was 18 years old. And I realized that people actually rock climb and canyoneer, and there are all these other sports and activities that you can do, like snowboarding, and I fell in love with everything. I live life one day at a time. Any day that you can get outside and do something is a good day. I hate wasting days. Journey is not to arrive at a grave safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skid in sideways, totally worn out, shouting, "What a ride." I have been to 5 universities in 4 different states. I have studied everything under the sun. I have met lots and lots of people throughout my life, and the vast majority of them, their goal is to make money. That is their end-all goal. Their end-all goal is not happiness, is not fulfillment. Their end-all goal is to pay the bills, and that's their current goal, and that is their end-all goal. And I feel like people put too much value in money, but there's so much more to life than money. And money is nice. You never see a sad person on a jet ski. I have one. Probably one of my favorite memories that living life has made is my parents come up to visit. Then we will go out as a family, all climbing together. And it's not very often that you see 20 and 30-year-old children climbing with their 62-year-old parents. It's an experience that not many people get to have, and it's a great family bonding experience. It kind of brings everybody together, and so I love it when I'm able to get out with my family doing these activities that not many people get to do, and it's beautiful. We did a video called the Corona Arch Rope Swing. When we made that video 2 years ago, my mom is actually in that video. She jumped off the arch. Honestly, the rewards of actually living life is simple. It's quality of life. And if you're out there, every day doing what you enjoy doing, actually living your life how you want to live it, and not how society says that you should live it with a 9-to-5 job and copious amounts of bills to pay, then you are going to be so much happier. Of living life. I have broken so many bones. It's been 2.5 consecutive years on crutches. I've broken my leg, I broke my neck. I spent almost a year in one of the massive neck brace things, maybe like that. Nobody wanted to date me because I looked like Frankenstein a time or two. So I guess the risk to living life, besides all of that, is a really high deductible on medical insurance. There are other risks, like, I do not ever see myself having a 9-to-5 job. I see myself making a living, kind of doing what I'm doing right now. It's sort of feast or famine. People look at it and they're like, man, this kid's he's just a hippie, you know? You know, like right now I'm 25 years old. I'm getting to the point in my life where, like, you know, I can start looking for a wife. And it's kind of hard to find a girl who's like okay with that type of lifestyle, where they're like, oh, well, wait, he has like absolutely zero form of stable income. But I figured out what I love in life, and I figured out what makes me happy, and I figured that's the most important thing. That you turn 18, you have the rest of forever to be an adult, to make your own decisions, and that's when it falls on you. So right now at 17 years old, you know, start getting ready for those decisions. In the morning you wake up and you have to choose, like, what am I going to do today? How am I going to spend my time?
YOLO has shaped America by the way that it teaches the younger generation how to live their life, how to focus on what's truly important, and make ourselves happy with our lives.
Don't let it go to waste.
You know that